Wow. I'll put my bag in first. No, I'm looking for it. I'll see you when you get back. Take it back. Oh, hi. Thank you.
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between our visitors and the Atlanta Falcons. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. He's going to make this to the
That nigga Boris is a real scammer.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
The give to Irving to start his drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Pass play now. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Oh, the football's loose. And the Falcons scoop it out. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone. Did not want to start like... So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's complete to Thornton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Play action, Fields. Gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. And off to Jency. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in by his back here. It's Jency. And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That's the rookie from Notre Dame. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. And he's going to hit this one down to the 37. This play goes for 36. And that's a Falcon first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
To throw here on first down. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. Looking quickly here.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Xavier Watts picks it.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Okay, ready.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Running left. This is Irving. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Ready, go.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hot 70, hot 18, Pioneer. Ready,
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
There he is on 3rd and short. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Come on. Hawk 70. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Steady.
They'll throw for it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. Kippy's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good. For Oakland. First down.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Fields out of the gun. Field in by Mayer. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons. 46-yard.
Looking to throw Fields. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think, you know, the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Oh, Fields loses it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Now the Raiders readying for the punt. And they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Breaks the tackle. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. Oh, a mess on the move here. Kyle Pitts. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make a 9-point advantage. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. A pistol snap. Fields. Short pass brought in. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Running from the pistol here with Jency. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not really keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Covered immune deficiency.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Into the target.
Get the
This one intercepted.
Damn.
The Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Fuck.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. Completed to his running back.
I threw
He's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and goal.
Here's Jency. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He rolls to his right. He can run it. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So 1st down from the 41. Dropping back to throw. Setting up the screen. They're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Feet and eyes, Dave. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive.
Oh, hey, can I get my spin as well, my?
A loss of a yard.
Yeah.
Second and 11. At the 25-yard line.
This is Genty on second. Continuing to move past the 45. There he goes, right sideline. There it is, touchdown Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ooh.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Let's go now. Good.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nickel set here from the Raiders, third down. Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. 3 inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all.
Hey, I'll take Al Jefferson.
Down to a lower point.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Back to Genty. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Fields now on third. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play.
I tried to make a trade for Al Jefferson. I forgot, but I tried to get you. He was like, no. Okay, cool.
319.
Straight ahead with Genty. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that, which is kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Jalen Johnson
Go, go. Here we go, Scott. All right.
On third down, Genty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Chip slant. Here we go. Good height. Good height.
Looking to throw. He's going to run one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8.
Falcons 13.
Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready up.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Ready. Trap 60. Trap.
They'll go play action. Hits his running back. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Raiders football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He gets 6 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
For Oakland. First down.
Hey, carry.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we go, Scott.
And the Raiders
5,
first
50.
down.
Johnson. West right, zip. All right.
Fields throwing here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Didn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board, they go for second. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense.
Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be Falcons football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, then they're going to give you a shot at go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
They go play action on first down. Caught out left. And And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Pass to 60. Stop below 18.
Throwing from the gun. And down he goes. Raiders got him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. Big man showing up the yards. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Got it. Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Has room into the secondary. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Falcons first down.
Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guys going for 2.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jeremy Chin has got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
With the score, Raiders 21, Falcons 19.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Easy.
Fields to throw it. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Fields out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
A gain of 10 brings up third and
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 3-9-10. Extend. 11. Right.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
a gain of 7.
Here we go.
First down, Raiders.
GPS, right. Right.
Giving this to Genty. Keeps away from 1. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Another give here to Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Fields sneaking it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Here we go. Go.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
11. 58. Set up. Right.
This is Genty. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And hey, we see a run of the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19, 18. Go street. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
He's dropping back to throw. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trailed by a couple. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
60. Get up. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Into traffic, complete! And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That one complete to Pitts. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. Running in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
10
yards to go.
He'll look to throw it. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Buffalo 18!
Irving here from the gun. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Ready, go!
Looking to throw it. Forced that to his right. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And they cashed in when it really mattered.
26, Raiders 21.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And there was no easy knock. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.